In this video, we're going to talk about the causes of low self-esteem. Self-esteem is a reflection of what a person thinks of themselves. Do you think you are a good, reliable, fun-loving, honest person? While looking in a mirror, do you feel that you look happy with yourself? Esteem is all about how much we value ourselves by others' standards, and if we feel that these standards are too high, we dismiss them. Self-esteem is a mental disorder in a way that our negative thoughts overrule our positive thoughts, which makes us react differently, which means that a person views themselves as unworthy, unlovable, or incompetent. If a person suffers from low self-esteem and their negatives are overruling their thought process, they start to believe the criticism made by others and themselves. This can cause you to lose faith in yourself and thus feeling of worthlessness and how life is not fair. Before fighting against the problem of low self-esteem, one should know about the root causes of low self-esteem. There are two factors that mainly affect our self-esteem: how others see and treat us, and the second factor is how we see ourselves. Let's discuss the first factor, how others treat us. There are many people who play an important role in our lives, like parents, teachers, and friends. Criticism by these people can damage our self-esteem. For example, if parents spend more time criticizing their children, it can be harder for children to develop a positive self-esteem, as children are still forming their views and beliefs about life. Secondly, is if we have a pimple on our nose or have some feature on our face or body which does not conform to society acceptance, we are ridiculed, which means we do not have a positive self-image. Let us look at the ways of alleviating the first factors. In today's society, parents are busier than ever trying to keep a work-life balance, and because of this, Let us look at ways of alleviating the first factors. In today's society, parents are busier than ever trying to keep a work-life balance, and because of this, once parents are at home, they find it difficult to spend quality time with their children. When low self-esteem comes from upbringing, then what we need to do is understand why our parents treated their children in such a way and try to find an acceptance. As for self-image, nobody in this world is perfect, and we're all conform to the way magazines, media say men and women should look like. But when we get to adulthood, we should accept ourselves, and looking in the mirror every day, we should try positive affirmation each day and every day to produce a positive self-image. If we continue these positive affirmations, we will begin to see a positive self-esteem. The second factor is how we see ourselves. We can start by looking into ourselves to find there is an inner critic inside people who suffer from low self-esteem, which finds fault in everything we do. Listening to our negative inner voice can harm a person's self-esteem in the same way others can. The inner critic is our biggest enemy to building self-esteem, so as discussed, if we hear a negative thought shouting at us, we need to replace it with a positive one. For example, we might be faced with a new challenge, and out of mind is plagued by negative thoughts saying we are going to fail, we cannot complete the task. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, you can do the task and succeed at it, and keep saying it to yourself so you believe it, which eventually means you will have replaced your negative thought with a positive one. Our expectations can also play a vital role in hampering self-esteem. People have the image of what they want to be, and when they don't achieve their aspirations and desires, they may develop low self-esteem. We all experience problems with self-esteem at certain times in our life. But the good news is that low self-esteem is not permanent. You can improve it with some effort. For a 100% free mini course, please visit www.hanelmasterkeysystem.com.